when women are out of balance and they're feeling alone and they've been alone for a while, unfortunately, what happens is the hormone testosterone increases in their body. They become more independent you are, the more autonomous you are, the more your male qualities increase, and that decreases your ability to appreciate the male. Okay, you can only appreciate others when your estrogen's going up. And so you as a woman, this is where you get in some of the biology of this, is you need to practice things that would allow your estrogen to go up. Now that's a big story, and I've written a whole big book on the hormones and so forth. And I know we want to stick to some basic dating insights, and I'm going to jump into one here, which is if you're giving more to a man than receiving from him, then his estrogen's going up and he's not going to bond with you. So there's a dynamic of he does things for you and your job is to appreciate that. Now, the big mistake women make is it's almost to the degree a woman is desperate and needy, the higher her expectations are. And that makes you more desperate and needy, because when you have high expectations, the range of the right men become less and less and less.
Right.
So your capacity to not be needy and feel the estrogen rising up gets weaker and weaker. So here's the practical tip. Start today lowering your expectations. Do not look for the ideal man. Do not look for your soulmate. Do not look for your marriage mate. Look to have a fun time, whatever that would mean for you. Okay? And you have to find what will create a fun time. So you're going to just say, okay, a man with a magical power told me I'm not going to meet my soulmate for a year from now. But in the meantime, I need to practice all my skills for recognizing and enjoying and sustaining the relationship of my dreams with my soulmate. But it's not going to happen for a year. So forget about that. And what's the homework to do? The homework is to be busy practicing relationship skills with men. Testing, trying, practicing, and creating a series of positive dating experiences. That's the key. It's up to you to create a series of positive dating experiences. If you're looking for your soulmate and you have this neediness inside, your hormones are out of balance, and you're looking for your soulmate, you will always be disappointed if you haven't found your soulmate. So you'll create a series of disappointing experiences. And my point to you is that if you're coming from a place of neediness, you won't recognize your soulmate anyway. He has to earn that before you recognize your soulmate. Love at first sight, okay, here's what love at first sight is. If it's accurate, if it possibly is the right guy, you probably will not feel sexual attraction right away. When you're with the right person for you and you're not coming from neediness, then what will happen is your first attraction will not be sexual. It will be interest. It will be mental attraction. You'll be right where you are in your head. And you go, I find him fascinating. I love talking with him. I love sharing with him. Then you'll start to feel safe with him. And then he'll do things for you and you'll start to feel a bond with him because he did something and you felt good. I'll give you a little example. I was a friend. I have a bunch of male friends, and one of we were having dinner together. One of my male friends just had this crazy emotional overreaction to something I said. I was talking about some supplements and that they found were some nutritional discovery that was helping people with cancer. And he just blew up and I don't want to hear about that. And that's terrible. And I have a relative who went natural and she didn't take chemotherapy and she died of cancer. I can't take that anymore. Don't say that. It was just totally threw it all over me. And everybody went, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then some guy said to me, don't you need to clear that with him? And I basically just said, no, I don't need to talk about it. He'll just get more defensive and justify it. Just recognize he's having a bad day. Okay, he's just having a bad day. I don't need to say much about it. But inside, I was feeling like, well, maybe I don't want to be friends with that guy anymore. Well, I created a space for him to not feel judged or blamed by me, which is this important message for women. Never feel blame or judge men. No woman doesn't want to be blamed or judged. Men don't want to be blamed and judged. That's not loving. So I just said, give it some time. And then what he did is he invited me to dinner. And I went, okay, I'll go. But, and then he made this whole dinner for me. And I suddenly he's my best friend again. My female side bonded with him. My emotional side let go and bonded because he did something for me. And he had the wisdom to like feel bad about something and make it up to me by doing something nice. And then he did something nice for me. And my female side went, oh, okay, I love him again. You know, he's a good buddy and he's good. So the key there is we have a male and female side. And for women to realize today, and you're independent, you're more on your male side, men can't bond with you when you're on your male side. They can only bond with your female side, which says, I'm open to receiving your support and your help, and I need your help and support, but I'm not needy. So boom, now we come to the big question, which every woman's asked me over the 40 years I've been doing this. What's the difference between needing a man, which is what is the biggest turn on to a man, is when he feels you need him for something, right, and being needy.
Right.
Okay. Needy is I need help and I don't trust that I can get it. And even worse, needy is my wife is needy if she needs my help and we're having a party at the house and I have my jobs to do and she has her jobs to do and she says, you're supposed to get the drinks and the bucket of ice and put up the decorations. Okay. That's my job. And the party starts and I'm late and I get there and she's, you're late. Now the party started. The decorations aren't up. The drinks aren't here. I went to the store. I got them myself. Okay. That's needy. That means I needed you and you failed me. That means I needed you and I can't trust you to be there for me. I'll have to do it myself. That's needy. Needy is I have to do it myself. I have needs, but I can't trust anybody to do it. See, you did that. I can't trust you. What needing is, needy, bad. Needing, being in touch with your needs, would be this. And I come home late. My wife goes, oh my gosh, we've already started. We don't have any drinks. I'm so glad you're here. Will you go to the store and get them? That's it. You're alive. I didn't know what happened. I'm so glad you're here. Can you go get the drinks now? Because we still need them. You see, I'm not a bad guy. I'm the good guy. And there's a problem. And now I can solve it. But so many times women are disappointed. They go, oh, I guess I'll do it myself, as opposed to being in touch with your need for a man and know that the men you're going to date for the next year aren't your soulmate. They're training you to practice the skills you'll learn from me and these other men. And in my books, Beyond Mars, Venus on a Date, you got to practice these skills. Don't naively think it's just about finding the right guy. Where do I find the right guy? It's not about that at all. You need to find the wrong guy, loosen up on the neediness where you're demanding him to be perfect, and create a series of positive dating experiences.